This is the San Roque Dam, one of the largest dams in the Philippines and recognized as the 16th largest embankment dam in the world.
It is located on the Agno River between San Manuel, Pangasinan and Itogon, Benguet.
It is a rock-filled embankment dam with a height of 200 meters and a length of 1.13 kilometers, forming a reservoir with an area of approximately 12.8 square kilometers.
Even though the weather is bad, we will try to visit and get updates about its situation during this period of heavy and continuous rain. The water is okay.
This is really one of the problems during the rainy season. Holes start to appear on the roads. In the areas we passed through here in San Manuel, we didn't see any flooding. There are no signs that this town was flooded, my friends. Time check, it's 11:23 in the morning. And now we're just going to visit San Roque Dam. We'll just give updates on the condition of the Agno River,
Because the rain is really intense right now. Maybe it's been more than an hour that we've been stuck like this at times like these.
After a while, the heavy rain comes again. It just keeps going. And we also sympathize with our friends and fellow countrymen who have really been affected by the flood. Especially in Manila, in the provinces of Pampanga and Bulacan. Even some towns here in Pangasinan have really experienced flooding.
Many homes are still submerged in floodwaters up to now.
Even the inlets was not spared by the flood.
There's nothing here. We can see the ongoing construction of the solar farm. That's also here within San Roque, in San Manuel, Pangasinan. Even here, the river is different, my friends. You can really tell the water is very murky. That means it's raining very hard upstream. It's really different here in the province, my friends. Almost all the bodies of water you see are rice fields. Meanwhile, in the low-lying areas we visited in our previous videos,
Oh, it's really flooded, right?
now we're about to enter the vicinity of San Roque Dam, and it's kind of prohibited to take videos inside. The San Roque Dam is an important infrastructure project located in the Philippines. Specifically in San Manuel, Pangasinan and Itogon, Benguet. It has a height of 200 meters and a length of 1.13 kilometers.
That is why it is the largest dam in the Philippines.
The dam provides great benefits. This includes year-round irrigation for 708 square kilometers of farmland, music flood control, and generation. Electricity with a capacity of 345 megawatts, built at a cost of $1.19 billion. The dam began operating in 2003,
And it plays an important role in supporting the local economy and improving the water quality of the Agno River. We just left the vicinity of the San Roque Dam itself.
because we're not allowed to take videos inside the dam itself.
Music on the right side, we can see the planted trees. Those are called fig trees.
Music. That's a sturdy type of wood. It's used for posts in houses, especially those made of wood. When people improve their... And there are a lot of fishermen, people fishing here on the right side of the area we're passing through now.
There, some people leave their tricycles because they're fishing there.
The lower part of San Roque Dam hasn't turned a critical color yet.
This is also the lower part of Agno River. It's still very safe. We have nothing to worry about, right? No flooding or anything.
San Roque Dam, the biggest dam in the Philippines, can really handle it.
The fish they catch here are big tilapia, which they call carp.
Let's go to the farthest part of this.
This is actually used for irrigation. It's like a mini dam, the lower part of San Roque Dam.
Because this isn't really the actual San Roque Dam. This isn't the part that produces electricity. Look, many people are fishing up there. Kids our ager. We can clearly see the solar farm back there.
Then the main part of the dam that I was talking about, that's at the back, behind that mountain.
Okay, that's why we can only take videos here. Because they're not that strict in this part anymore.
Let's just try to fly the drone over there, at the very end of Agno River. Then let's raise it up. Let's try if we can get a glimpse of the actual dam, which is really huge. What they built to hold back the water is amazing. It's beautiful to look at.
When there are sediments, big rocks that fall, they're blocked.
So it doesn't dig into the spot where the water actually falls. It's like in the sea, this is the main breaker.
A breaker for the strength of the water flow. Impressive.
I just noticed, my friends, in this area, the water is a bit murky. But over there, where the water really comes from San Roque Dam, at the main dam, it's still clear, my friends.
That's proof that the San Roque Dam is really fulfilling one of its advantages. Clear. Aside from producing electricity and providing irrigation for the farmers, it also helps by blocking the sediments coming from upstream.
Coming from the small mines.
Coming from the two dams that feed into it, Benga Dam and Buklo Dam.
Those are the advantages it has. Because it's so big, it can block the sediments.
Residue mud. Which could be harmful down here. Especially those coming from small-scale mining up there in the Agno River.
The higher part near Itagon, it's really bad there.
The water is really, you could say, dirty. But because of the San Roque Dam, it collects it.
And this lower part also helps. This is a big help, my friends. It's really wide, you know.
That's really used as a source of irrigation. Down below, it helps the farmers. The water here is a bit murky, but you can't really say it's muddy yet. We're now at the end at the back.
Agno River. Well, the San Roque Dam and this lower part are really the Agno River's domain.
This is one of the outlets of the overflow. The water used here serves as irrigation for the rice fields in the lower part of Pangasinan. Wow, it's beautiful. That's beautiful, my friends. It's really unique.
The way the water falls.
It's still very, the way the water falls is normal.
It's not murky enough to be a cause for concern, not friends. Something that our
The Agno River Irrigation System, managed by the National Irrigation Administration or NIA, serves 18,162 hectares of farmland in Pangasinan. It benefits 24,298 farmers and their families.
The system has projects such as the Agno River Irrigation System Extension Project and the Lower Agno River Irrigation System Improvement Project, which aim to improve water delivery and increase agricultural productivity. Agricultura is also clear.
the sound of the water and the outlets still sound very normal.
It's still clear, my friends, even in that condition.
I'm not really alarmed yet about the water flow because sometimes this is what most of our fellow citizens are concerned about, especially there in the western or central part of Pangasinan.
Because it will really cause a lot of problems if it overflows this San Roque Dam itself. But for now, we have nothing to worry about, my friends. As of July 22, 2025.
It's the peak of the southwest monsoon, which is very strong.
Then there are still two more low pressure areas coming, so it's really Okay, our Agno River itself, from here at the lower part of San Roque Dam all the way to the Agno River itself, the water is clear except when you reach the next towns, because there are rivers that will merge there with really muddy water. So when you get to the town of San Nicolas at the Ambayuan River itself, the water is already dirty, then it mixes with the Agno River, and when you get to Santa Maria, Pangasinan, it's the same, it turns muddy. Actually, the water coming from the San Roque Dam itself is not yet muddy, even though the water coming from Benga Dam and Buklao Dam is already muddy. But when it reaches San Roque Dam, the first water that flows out is the clear part. So the muddy water with mixed sediments stays at the very front of San Roque Dam, at the reservoir. You already know the process scientifically. It really takes a long time for the water from upstream to reach the reservoir of San Roque Dam itself. That's why the water downstream is still clear. There, can you see that, my friends? The heavy rain is pouring down there again.
Before that heavy rain catches up with us again, let's get going and try to ask the locals, those who are fishing, what kinds of fish they actually catch here.
Bro, what kind of fish do you catch there?
Just tilapia? You didn't catch anything? You didn't get anything today, but usually how big are the ones you catch here?
They're just small, but they say there are also carp here.
The ones who ride the boats.
They use nets. Okay, but if you're just fishing, it's only small tilapia you can catch. The rain is coming again, my friends, but it's okay because we're all set. I'm actually already wearing boots.
According to the local we talked to earlier, my friends, only those who ride the boats and use fish nets can catch the big ones like carp. Those who just fish with rods only get small tilapia, which is still okay for a meal. It's interesting, they also have manual water pumps there. I also noticed that one of the boats is sinking. Good thing all the boats are tied up. If they weren't, that one would definitely be at the bottom by now.
There, the rain is getting stronger again, and now our pathway is starting to flood again. There are also a lot of people living here on the side. This is the lower part of San Roque.
This